Now, let's shift gears here. From one storm coverage to the next, here in East Texas, we're hearing about how a church, the First Baptist Church Timpson, how they're stepping up and moving forward after a storm really impacted their facilities, causing $100,000 worth of damage. To give us the latest on where they're at now, their journey to rebuild, we're going to go to Vanessa Johnson, who's there
And who's
with
there
those
with
details.
those people. Hey, Hannah. So, like you said, I am in Timpson at First Baptist Church, Timpson, and I'll show you behind me. This is the new building, and so pretty much it looks brand new. It's been restored, and I do want to touch on the incident in June. So back in June, the high winds, strong winds came through, and it ripped parts of the building off, the brick, and then so all that you see that's gray, all of that was pretty much down. The awning right there was no awning. It ripped their awning down, and there were bricks kind of just lying. They came all the way out into the middle of the street, just on the lawn over there by the First Baptist Church sign. And so it was a huge ordeal. And the issue that they ran into was money for repairs. They tried to go through insurance, but the insurance said they needed at least $100,000 worth of damage for them to cover it. But the church said it wouldn't cost that much, which I guess in a way that's good. It didn't cost that much. And so they were estimating that it would be about $36,000, and they were able, with the help of donations from the community, they were able to reach the goal they needed and go a little bit above it. And so when I was talking with the pastor, he said they were just needing they were shy of a few thousand. And then someone from Hemp Hill came by, and he said he didn't want to be named, just an anonymous donor. He said he drove up to the church, and the pastor was just about to go. It was just like a work day for the pastor. And he said, I need to talk to someone about this damage. God has had it on my heart to come by and help out. And so he said, "Oh, well, I'm the person you're looking for." And so the guy is like, "Well, how much are y'all needing?" And so they said 5,000, and he said he wrote a check for 7,000, and just gave it to him. And so he was like, "It's stories like that, or people like that, that came." And he said a lot of that money that was donated came from outside of Timpson, outside of members of the church. And so, I just thought that was an amazing story, and I thought it was amazing how they were able to raise that money to repair the church.
Absolutely. I mean, feeling that call and that urge to help out. That's what we see this time of the year is people helping out one another, especially in a time of need. Now, with that money that was donated, do they have a timeline of when they're able to do service again, or did they have service this past weekend there in the facility? What's the timeline on that?
Yes, so it's been a little bit since the church has been fixed, and I'll show you, get you a better view here. But they were able to fix. I think it's been at least a month since everything has been fixed. And he said the first day coming through that entrance, it was a great day. He said you never realize, you know how the saying goes, you never know what you're missing until it's gone. And so
Oh,
he said it
yes.
was something as small like that going through an entrance, that they didn't realize how much that they missed it. He said so the day they were able to go through, it was a great day. Um, but so they did make all the repairs. He said the only thing they're waiting on is a sign, but they're not in a rush to get it, because the main part of it, just fixing and making sure that no leaks or any more damage could happen. Just making sure that that was not a possibility. He said that as long as they're good in that aspect,
Mm-hmm.
they're not in a rush to get the sign. But and I'll just explain. So they have a new awning, that metal awning, and they have a few lights under it. And I'll go a little closer so you all can see. Um, and then they just replaced the front part of the building. He said they wanted to do metal just to make it a little more durable, for any future storms coming through. And then he also made the comment, what we do today will impact people, generations from now. And so I said, oh, you're right, when he said that. So yeah, this is their awning, and like I said, it's metal. They put some lights under it. I don't know. Yeah, you can see the lights. And then he said they had to go through and pull some more brick down just to make it even to put that metal roof on there. But they also had to go and replace some bricks on the other side that were torn down. So you can probably see it through the camera, but you can see um, where it's different. I don't know if you can tell where it's different, the
Oh,
color.
yes. You can
That they
definitely
Yeah,
see
so
the
that's where they
age.
had to replace. Yeah. And so yeah, so this is their new entrance. Um, and he said while repairs were happening, they had to go through the other building, which is right down here. And so, and he said they still have plans because they want to clean up the church, pressure wash it, and then they want to fix that sign down there that says First Baptist Church at the end. So still in the works. He said they still have some plans that they have that they want to fix up the place, and they still are waiting on that sign for this side of the building that's been repaired.
Well, it's exciting to see, where they were, where they are, and what plans they have coming down the line. It's awesome to see that evolution come because, like you said, he didn't know what he had until it was gone, and now while he has the opportunity to fix what was broken, make it a little bit better, make it a little bit more nicer than what they had before, just upgrade a few things. So absolutely awesome update. Thank you so much, Vanessa, giving us a live view of those repairs being done at Timpson First Baptist Church. We appreciate you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Of course. All right.